Hi, I just wanted a video to commemorate the 1 year anniversary of my second album, Double Season. And yeah, I just want to talk about the songs, all the 8 songs, like how I made them and like the story behind them. I made the same kind of video for my first album, Spellbound, and due to no demand, I'll do it again with this album. So yeah, let's start. So for the first song, Fire, it was one of the songs where I knew that it would be the beginning of a new album based on just like the lyrical themes and all the sound. I wrote the lyrics during a philosophy class while the professor was like talking and I was taking down notes. I guess I was inspired by whatever I was learning. But yeah, it was fun to make, and it was one of the more intense songs that I've written in my life compared to like the first album. Like it's really quite a change. So for the second song, Like the Rain, I came up with this chord progression with the guitar, with my with my guitar. But I ended up just playing it on piano instead. Sometimes I would do that. I would write with my guitar or I would write with my piano, and just to get more inspired, I would just switch it up and play it on a different instrument. One interesting thing about that is I sampled an interview with one of my inspirations growing up, I guess. His name is Father Manoling, and he is a priest who is a composer as well, and I grew up listening to his music ever since I was a kid when I would go to church. So it was cool to put him in that song. And I even asked permission and all, so that was like really dope. Chocolate Hills was another song that came early in the album making process of Double Season. And what's funny about this song is I was initially just supposed to make a cover for Jingle Bells. Yeah, like the Jingle Bells like Christmas song. But I ended up with this beat and these chords and I just freestyled over it. It was my first time rapping in a song, which I'm not sure I'll do ever again, but let's see. For Chess, what's funny is I sampled another priest. It was a Sunday and I went to church again, and there was this one priest who always ends his mass with a song that he sings, and I really like the way he sings it, so I'm not sure if this is legal, but I secretly recorded him with my phone. And then I just chopped up his vocals. I just won't say the name since I'm not sure if this is legal. But yeah, I like the meaning of the song Chess. Yeah, it's basically about how long you can hold on to certain issues and how you should be able to let go of those. Timeline was a fun one because it was more of a collaborative effort. I wrote it with my friend Heinrich, or Heine, which is his artist name, and he's also my band member in Pugfish. We were just jamming with the acoustic guitar, and I think I was listening to a lot of Frank Ocean, so that was an inspiration. One cool thing was like we added like a bossa nova kind of vibe in the middle of the song, which I've never really done, and yeah, it was just a really fun process. Summertime, it was like the oldest song in the album. I think I wrote it during the Spellbound era, and I just thought that it didn't really fit much with the first album and it fit more with the second album. This song I wrote in like 15 minutes and then around like 1 a.m. So it's a pretty straightforward song, a love song. So yeah, I just thought that this album needed one of those.
It's 1 a.m. and I'm still talking to you.
Take My Love was like the opposite of Summertime, which I like to do with this second album. It's like contrasting different things from each other. I think I wrote the melody of the song while I was like grocery shopping.
On this
tend to do that if I have an idea, like I would just record it. I would do my best to record no matter where I am. So that was a fun one. Yeah, weird though.
Take my love, 'cause it's slipping away. We started so great, let's keep this at bay.
Lastly, the eighth song, and the final one, is Out of My Control. This is the saddest one for me to write, and it was also one of the last ones that I wrote for the album. I wrote the lyrics while I was driving. I got a call getting bad news, and yeah, it just really put me in the mindset of what's out of my control. Like, what can I, help in keeping alive or keeping good? So, yeah.
I'm a little better, looking at the mirror in my room.
And I feel like those were the questions that I kept asking myself during the second album, which, to be honest, I'm still proud of. I think writing this album was a way for me to cope with a lot of things that I haven't experienced yet. Compared to the first album, I was writing these songs that are full of like innocence in a way. But the second album kind of has more awareness to it in terms of like my life, I guess, and things around me. It's just a natural progression. So I think I did my best in trying to capture that sort of shaky moment in my life, I guess, especially like late teenager, early adulthood. So those are just some info behind my second album, Double Season. Thanks so much to everyone who's listened to it, and I'm really grateful for everyone who keeps listening and supporting. I'm very excited to keep releasing music, and yeah, third album coming soon. Thank you.